Hey YouTube. Okay, we're on the 3rd of September and today I think I'm also going to do another combo and also include it in grand stuff. So again, not so much scraps, but just scraps because yeah, I'll get on with it and let you know. So today I want to do gold and paint and use gold paint, right? So I'm going to do that. I want to do some splattering on the journal pages for Grand's journal. So something that you guys have probably seen before and know what to do and stuff, but this is the process and this is part of building Grand's journal, part of hashtag Scraptember 2025. So yeah, just before I do that though, I wanted to just do a quick P&A haul and show you what I got the other day from P&A. The lovely thing about this time of the year is that they usually reduce the price on calendars. So I got this beautiful calendar on special. So I just had to share these things with you. Isn't that gorgeous? So many pretty succulents. And then on the back here, this is so cool. I can cut these out as little individual cards, which I think is so awesome. So I got this one maybe for a bit of fussy cutting or maybe some journaling cards. I mean, they are quite large, but that's beautiful, right? Some of them are, you know, like that. Some of them are maybe a bit smaller, so you can actually fussy cut them out. But I just had to share this with you. Like, I mean, like this page, this one's quite easy for fussy cutting. I think that can work very well. But I just had to share these with you. Oh, and look at this. Nice piece of cardboard. Because we get excited about all sorts of cardboard, don't we? There's another one for fussy cutting. I thought these succulents were just too beautiful. Coming to the end, there's another one for fussy cutting. Oh, so stunning. So yeah, I got that one. Let me put that back in my baggie for now. And then, did you say this? Monet? Some Monet paintings. Oh, and these are also just such a nice size. And then what I can do is cut these out and you tea dye the rest of this, and that can be like a nice piece of backing page for other projects, you know, tea dyed and whatever, coffee dyed. Yeah, so there's another one. I'm not going to go through them all. And again, on the back, oh sorry, on the back you got the minis that you can cut out, which I think is so awesome. Another one that I got was this one, the botanicals. Also so pretty. I'm so impressed with these. Again, some of them you can fussy cut out, which I thought was awesome. Look at those. Oh, they're so pretty. Loving these. In a full image. Again, just cut it off and use that whole image. That'll be awesome. And then the rest coffee dyed, backing paper for other projects. So pretty. I was super impressed with these. Another piece of cardboard, woohoo, because we love cardboard. And some more pretty flowers and some leaves and some more pretty flowers. Oh, I thought this one was just so awesome. I wanted to spend hours digging through the odds bin, but yeah, I'd already spent quite a bit of time walking around P&A and just perusing and looking at pretty things. A few other things that I got. I got giant paper clips. I'm so super happy about that. I think it was Tony. I think I saw Tony using those. So I was so happy to have found them. And I just got myself some more cardstock. Very nice 150 GSM. It's a nice paperweight. I'm enjoying this very much. I found some brown envelopes. What do you call these? Craft stock envelopes. But do you see what I was saying yesterday when I did the envelope video? You see, they don't have this shape. They like kind of cut off there, but I can use them in a project. And then I got myself some of those to do some coffee dyeing, because I've been watching some other videos on coffee dyeing paper, and the ladies are using these sort of sponges. So yeah, that's my mini haul, because I also figured maybe this video is not going to be that long, so I thought I would just include that in this video. Yeah, on with it. So I got my gesso papers that I did for this journal, and this side is rust dyed. Also, I'm going to use the same technique as I'm going to use now for that, just with gold paint instead of my rust dyed water. So I've got some gold paint here. Just plonk a bit in here. You want the sweet spot in this, and I'm still kind of learning where that sweet spot is. I am going to use a bit of water to dilute this down. I do have flow medium, but I think the water gives a nicer effect. I actually don't know. I haven't tried with the flow medium to see what happens. So you don't want your paint too thick, but you also don't want it too runny. That's what I'm saying. You got to find that sweet spot with the mixture of, well, the ratio paint to water. So I'm just going to go ahead here and give that a mush around. I think it can do with a bit more water. I'm just using my spray bottle because this is what I have handy. I hope I don't make it too runny now. Let's give that a good mix. Shot. Okay. I think we're getting there. Just scrape off the excess a bit. Is it as runny as I want it? Maybe a little bit runnier. I don't know. I'm just eyeballing this, guys. There's not much science skill in this. I'm just eyeballing, as per usual, because we love the eyeball technique on everything that we do, right? I think we're almost at the right consistency now. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit more drippy. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, the paint's kind of like now drippy. Well, there's also one way to find out, is to actually just go ahead and do it. And if we need to water it down more, that's cool. We'll do that. So try to protect as much as I can off my desk. Because, yes, everything is full of gold splatter from my previous adventures of this. I'm going to take off my watch as well, because my watch actually still has gold splatter on from a long time ago, and I decided to try this out one day with a different project. Alright, so I'm picking up some of the paint on my fan brush. I'm going to just use a pen and splat, 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 splat. Okay, I think it's still a little bit too thick. Could maybe just thin it down just a little bit. And my glasses get full of paint, and my arms get full of paint, and it's wonderful. Messy play. Okay, yeah, I'm going to water this down just a little bit more. So simple and easy. So I kind of almost feel like I'm cheating on this one. That's why I thought, no, let me just extend the video with a little bit of a craft haul. Let's put some more water in there. A little bit more watery. Let's give it a stir. There we go. Let's see if that's a little bit better. Might even need to be a bit more runnier. Okay, next piece of paper. This one, it doesn't even look like I've done both sides. I've only done the one side, so I will do this on the one side and see what I'll do on the other side once this side has dried. Okay, it's a little bit better. It still can be thinned out a bit more. It's quite simple to do. And also, I found if you tap the paintbrush onto something from under, you know, this thing underneath, it also just, it helps instead of like doing this, because then that's when it all just flicks up onto you and onto your hands and onto your face, and you kind of look like Rumpelstiltskin for a couple of days. Those of you who know what I'm referring to, it's a series called Once Upon a Time, and Rumpelstiltskin has got this like gold glowy skin. So yeah, things that you learn along the way, right? Right, it's another one. Let's just water this down just a little bit more. Let's do this. Let's see. I'm going to go for more. Do. You see, if it's too thick, what happens is it takes forever to dry. And you get these very thick blobbies that's, ugh, yeah, no, you can't even write on it, you know. It just gets, it's just too thick. I think I've got the consistency right now. Let's try again. My goodness, it is boiling hot today. I mean, this is just the start of spring, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, summer is going to be super hectically hot. But again, I prefer the warmer weather to the colder weather, and each to their own. Some people like colder weather, some people like warmer weather. I think also it's got to do about when we're born. I think if you're born in the colder months, you kind of prefer winter, and if you're born in the warmer months, you kind of prefer summer. Sometimes, not all the time, but that's generally what I have found along my journey in life. Okay, that's looking good. Let me just put this on the floor. I'm running out of space now on my floor because I'm using my floor as a dry space. Okay, let's do this one. There we go. That's looking great. It's coming out quite nicely. Again, if the paint is too thick, these blobs don't kind of like level down. So at this consistency, they should level down. Some prettiness. Could even be a little bit more watery, but we are going to just work with it as is. Okay, because yeah, I'm almost out of sheets now. Let me put this one closer to the door then. Oh gosh, I'm like moving closer and closer to the door. Okay, I've got 2 more sheets to do. I'm even thinking about maybe splattering my other pages that I did for Gran. Oh my gosh, the gold paint is going everywhere. Obviously, if you want a fine splatter, you're going to water this down more. But I quite like these kind of like chunky bits. love splatter. What is for dinner tonight? We're having spagbol. Spagbog. Spaghetti bolognese. Yum. It's not even Friday. Huh? Usually pasta's a Friday thing, but we've opted for spagbol. I must just be careful here because I'm missing out on that space. Okay, I think I'm happy with that one too. I'll wait for them to dry and then I will do a reveal as well. Let me put that one even closer to the door. Reaching over. I'm going to spray this down just a little bit more. There we go. Give it a good stir. I don't even know if I'm on camera, guys. Sorry. I'm trying. Alright, my last one of these. I have to splatter. Oh, yeah. That's how I want it. I want to just kind of touch up those little spots where it got stuck to the other paper while it was drying. Yes. Now it's a good consistency. Loving it. Let's just brush up some from there. Oh, my sewing machine's getting full of splatter. I'm getting full of splatter. Are you guys getting full of splatter? I don't know. Alright. Very happy with that. Let me stick that down somewhere. Guys, I've got so many projects on the go for this. I haven't finished those reinforcing spines either. So I've got to do a bit of catch up. Also, there are so many videos that I want to watch on YouTube that I've actually even started having to watch people's videos on 1.5 times speed or even 2 times speed just so I can get in all the videos that I want to watch. I'm running out of space here. I feel like I'm running out of space here. There we go. I think I'm happy with that. I will come back and do the other side once it's a bit more dry. I'm going to have a bit more space to work in here. You see, I haven't even finished these ones yet. I literally did those ones on camera and that was it. So I think after I'm finished filming and editing today, I am going to try and finish off a few projects. And my problem is that, yeah, I can watch these videos while I'm busy crafting, but then I get so involved and sucked in and watching so intensely and what the people are doing that I can't multitask that one. I just cannot. I cannot. So it's either watch the YouTube videos or craft and put on some music. So I think that is what I shall do. I'm running out of paint. I'm going to try and soak up this excess a little bit. And I'm probably going to have to put some more paint in there, because I just now do not have enough. Oh, it looks so pretty though. Okay, let me do up another little batch. Where did I put my gold paint now? There we go. Let's put some more paint. Probably need a bit more because I also want to do the back side of those pages too. you want to know what paint I'm using, really guys, it's Timu paint. Just Timu paint. I've got gold and I've got silver. And I have another brand somewhere. Sorry, that's just things falling off my desk. My grandson got one of those 3D printed dragon things, and of course it had a boo-boo, so I had to stick on its horns again. It's so funny. So that's just fallen off my desk because I'm waiting for the glue to set nicely. Give it a bit of a good smush around here. Let me just bring this here so you can see it, but I'm going to spray water all over that now. So yeah, you do want your paint to be quite runny for this to get the effects. And all paint is different, of course. I think a bit more. So Morgsy and I eventually got to our brunch this morning. It was lovely. Had a good old knitter natter. It was, I suppose, good to get out. It wasn't too busy, so that's also nice. Because like I said, at the moment, like peopling is just, publicing is feeling like a bit of a task at the moment. Even though yesterday I took Zoe and the boys out to the mall, because I think they've got a bit of cabin fever, so I feel like I've done a lot of peopling, publicing since Monday. Ugh, yeah, no, I'm quite happy to just stay at home for the next week, maybe longer, and just be at home in my own space, crafting, making hashtag Scraptember 2025 videos, because it's just so much fun. I'm just trying to make this right now, the right consistency, so I don't have to keep doing this. Oh, spillage. La, 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 la. Yes, I could open the bottle and pour the water in, but I'm worried I'll overdo it then. I feel like I got a bit more control if I just spritz it in there. Let's see. Let's do more. Look, this stuff ain't going to go to waste, that's for sure. If there's anything left over, then I'm going to pull out some more scraps and splatter some more scraps. I'm sure this should be now the consistency that I want. Please be the consistency that I want. You see how it's separating? I just want to mix it up good and proper. That looks a bit better. Let's see. You don't know if you don't try, right? Oh, no. It's too thick now. I'm going to have to thin it out some more. And like I said, don't worry, it's not going to go to waste. That is for sure. Sorry if I am going off screen here. I've only got so much space on my desk, you know. This side, I don't mind if the splatters are a bit thicker because you can't really write on this side anyways. So, yeah, move that out the way. I'm really running out of space now on my floor, but hopefully some of those are drying already. More water, come on. let's try and get this now to the consistency that we need it to be. But like I said, I also don't want to make it too runny. So let's see. Yeah, I think that's better. That's looking a bit better. Let's try again. Another sheet. Oh, it is so hot in this room. My little fan is busy charging, so I can't even put on my little fan. And it did make quite a noise in my video the other day. It's a bit better. I mean, there's quite a lot there. Oops. Also just do that, I suppose. Okay. I'm really running out of space now. I don't even have space to walk now. Okay. So I'm finding more and more new people to follow. Well, they're big names. I can't tell you offhand who and what. But yeah, the Ko-fi shop is busy growing with new people that I'm following and awesome freebies on Ko-fi. I'm just trying to make chit chat here while I'm doing this because I don't know what else to really say to you guys. Yeah, so like I'm saying, I've got so many videos that I want to go and watch that I have to watch them on 2 times the playback. 1 times the playback, depending how fast the person talks as is. So if they talk really fast, then I have to play it at 1.5, and if they talk a bit slower, I can watch them on 2 speed. It sounds awful, but I mean, I don't know what else to do really. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna grab this one. Yeah, it needs a bit of drying. Maybe I should just grab my heat gun, try and dry that off a bit. I think that's going to take a while. Yeah, I think let me leave these to dry and then let me come back and finish them up and show you once they dry. Right, I've left this for a couple of minutes. It's still not 100% dry, but I want to get on with this because while I was taking a quick break, I see that Debs has uploaded her new video and she's also doing scrap timber. So I want to go and watch that. So, and I really want to get done here as well and upload and all of those good things. And then also I saw that Maggie sent me a comment on, I think it probably was the journal cover for Grant's journal, and I think I also want to record just for Maggie a flip through, because she is saying she's never used a gift bag as a journal cover. So I thought I would do a flip through of one that I'm busy working on at the moment. Another one of these projects that just are not getting, listen to my English, it's just not getting done yet, but it is a journal that I'm busy doing with Morgs. So she's got her journal, I've got my journal, and we kind of working on it together, and it's taken a while. I have mentioned this journal before. Yeah, so I thought I shall do, sorry, I'm on the other side of the room trying to collect papers from the door. I'll do a flip through of some of the journals I've done. That one's got the brown at the back, so we don't need that one. Let me just check which other ones I can do quickly. Yeah, so I'll do a flip through of some of my journals that I've made with gift bags as covers, right? But I really kind of want to get this done before I start something else. And like I said earlier, I've got so many things that I actually need to finish on Grant's journal. And my aunt has been sending me such beautiful photos, old photos of my Gran. So definitely here's a sneak preview. Definitely on the prompt which is photo. Believe me, I'm going to be using a photo to do something more on Grant's journal. Because I'm not even going to give it away. You will just have to wait and see when I decide to get to that prompt. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly do the other side. I think I've left this for too long and my paint is actually getting too thick again. And everything is covered in gold splat. Oh, Samuel, the little one. Oh, shame. These kids, I love them. But they are driving their mother nutty. Nutty. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm running out of space to dry things. Some of the pages aren't dry yet. But I think you get the gist of what I'm doing and how it is done. And how to get yourself full of paint. And everything else full of paint. Look at what my dryer looks like now. Oh my gosh, my heat gun. Oh, it's full of paint. My little fan is full of paint. My glue sticks are full of paint. I'm full of paint, probably. Even though I put down this cover. Everything is just getting full of paint. Even my sewing machine sticking here on the side. I don't think you'll see it, but yeah, maybe it's time to give a good clean down. Yeah, so that was it. That's what I wanted to show you today. I'd used gold and paint and used gold paint, very clever, to splatter up these pages that I'm busy with in Grant's journal. Look at this, it's everywhere. It's just everywhere. Look at what my permanent marker looks like, my white permanent marker. Fun, messy play. Really had fun doing this. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the little haul video that I did in the beginning. And have fun. Be messy. Put down something so not everything gets full of gold splatter paint. Yeah, so I'm going to quickly just do another film for Maggie. If you guys are interested, of course you can watch. See how I have turned... sorry, my head's now gone blank because the dogs are barking. See how I've used gift bags and turned them into journal covers. I hope that you might enjoy that. Yeah, guys, take care. Thank you again for being with me. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.